Is this guy gonna fucking come get me? Oh, he only comes and gets you if you don't follow the Two Cubes podcast? Well, I'm safe. You should be too. You should be too. Have no fear. One of the Two Cubes is here, and we're here to protect the world. You should protect us by subscribing to the podcast. Over here at the Two Cubes podcast, we'll do anything to keep you entertained. Now you do it back for us and like and subscribe, please.
Please tell me.
Would have came out. They did.
That
ball is distracting. It looks like a. It looks like an. I don't know, what is that? A fucking electron?
Yeah, I believe
So many revolutions.
A neutron or electron, electrons.
What was it even timing?
Us.
All right, boys.
I'm moving faster than that, baby.
Drinks?
All right.
Anyone have to take a piss?
No, I will after I get about halfway through blue.
I'm gonna fill my drink on air.
Okay.
With pee.
Yep.
Cool.
Totally. That's why I wore these shorts. They're
That's fucking
just
badass.
as gray as they're supposed to be.
So you can see the pee, really. Hey-oh.
What's
Are
up,
we rolling
everybody?
right now?
Oh yeah, we're full-time energy right now. We are bringing the noise.
Shit. I'm back, baby. Don't worry. I'm here to save the fucking podcast.
Yes, Chris is back, and he's got anger.
No anger here. No anger here. Confusion more.
Ah, good. I like leaving my friends in a state of confusion.
You like me confused. I'm easy to take advantage of when I'm confused.
Ah, yes. And taking advantage of friends is what friendship's about. Welcome back to episode, I don't know, 33 or something.
Yeah, we're on I think is
this our 30th episode?
30th episode. Cheers, Joey. We made it 30 episodes. I don't know why 30 is a big number, but
Jack? That is a big number.
No,
People care.
Jack's lost in the abyss. We don't know where he is. He's somewhere. He's in space. He's in orbit right now. He's somewhere over.
All right.
I don't know
Wow, 30 episodes. We, I think, officially have more episodes than followers, so that's good.
We do have a cool 30 episode update.
All right.
We got this special camera right there, baby.
Yeah,
oh,
2K.
baby. Check it out.
Two-cam,
Ka-chow, ka-chow,
bam,
ka-chow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, do it again.
Bow.
Ha, ka-chow. Pew.
Man, it's bright out
Dude,
here now.
just looking at the thumbnails from previous episodes, the first thing that popped out of my eye was, damn, I already wore this shirt.
Oh, I'm constantly moving my hands.
And secondly, the thumbnail from, I don't know what episode that is, but it's called Duffman Burger versus Fries is my favorite thumbnail. It's just you wearing the big fucking dildo helmet.
Dude, we gotta start capturing good thumbnails. Like, I scroll through the episode and try and get something, but we could definitely take some funny pictures, like, even before or after the episode.
It's been a fun ride, everybody. We're so
Yes.
glad that you've taken it with us.
And not only that, the NFL season's back, so things are rolling again. My life is back.
We're going to open
together.
up talking about fantasy football. So if you're not interested in football, you could fast forward about 10 minutes into the episode.
Well, I don't know if we're going to do 10 minutes on fantasy football because, I don't know. I don't have that much. Unless you got a ton. I don't got that much.
Did anybody else out there get totally D'd in the A by Puka Nacua going down? Because that really screwed me up.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody was like, no, Cup's going to be so awesome. And at the beginning of the game, Puka was snatching catches left and right. And I was like, ha, 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 you idiots. I told you Puka was going to be still awesome. And then he went down at, I don't know, beginning of the second quarter or something like that.
It wasn't long into the game, and he was
And, yep. And then Cup just proceeded to blow up. But the silver lining is that the Rams lost. So I'm hoping that they'll change up their game plan a little bit and give it to some of their other receivers.
Hey, Joe, what do you got there?
Oh, I have this box of sangria.
Ooh.
It's awesome. You can drink a gallon of sangria now, and your family just thinks you had a bottle.
It looks very Latin, too. I like the colors on it.
Oh, it's nice.
What
Would you like to
company
try
is
it? It's beautiful.
No, here.
It's-
Here. Yeah, I do want to try it.
It's Opry?
I'm just so used to when somebody extends a drink my way, I just either take it from them or.
A picky family. OPICI.
That's delightful.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It actually tastes remarkably similar to what I'm drinking.
It's a product of Spain.
Which is Down East Red Slushy right now. We're about sweet drinks this episode.
Oh yeah, well the sangria is nice.
But since we're talking about sangria, I wish we had a guitar flourish go off right now. That brings us to our Spanish word of the day.
Oh, nice!
Dun-dun-dun.
Spanish word of the day.
Today's Spanish word is fútbol, which means soccer. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So
Can you spell it?
no.
GAY.
It's F like the weird U, T, B.
Yeah, the weird
O.
you. It's a what do they call that? A tilde or something over the top of it? I don't know what it's called.
That's a different. That's
It's a different. That's the
weird-
schwa. That's the
yeah.
little woohoo. Little
Yeah.
the ocean spray wave above the
No,
letter.
that's the enye.
The enye?
Enye is the
No, that's a
squiggle on top of the N.
no, that's a weird like that's a group that you hear at like a spa back in the 90s.
Enye?
That was that was Enya. I'm sorry. Enya, yeah, that was close. It was close.
Yeah.
Ça de moi.
I think the tilde is just the little
Boop, boop,
accent.
boop, boop. You guys out there, you know. Anybody who knows Enya.
Tilde is-
Lauren, you know Enya.
Tilde is just
Anyway.
the accent, the little like apostrophe, the backwards one.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Enye is the swoop on top of the N.
See, we're learning Spanish, guys. This is an educational
And
show.
then,
And then what's the other one?
I forgot what 2 L's is. That's another one.
A ya.
Yeah.
A ya.
Has something to
It's
do
an
with-
a ya.
Yeah.
You have to flare your nostrils, though. I know that's part of the language. Can you flare your nostrils?
Yeah.
You can. All right, relax. You're scaring me. So do you have any notes for fantasy football? I say pick up Tyler Johnson. I think he's going to be decent if you had Puka and he's dead now.
Much more important. I was real hot betting this weekend until Sunday.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Tell us about
Thursday,
that.
Friday, Saturday.
You were 2 touchdowns away from $40,000 or something.
Yeah.
That's where I left off with you, and I don't know what else happened.
Oh yeah. I would have won. In fact, I was 4 touchdowns away in 2 separate bets. They were 2 touchdowns each away from $90,000. Because it was one for $50,000.
I got to be
one
honest
for
with you though. When
$40,000.
you tell me about these crazy parlays,
Did you cash out on any of this?
No,
you won some. You won a couple bets,
I did. I went nuts on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I won.
but you
every bet I
ended
did.
up or down.
I ended up.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I ended up overall, but I was at one point up like $3,000, and I ended up like 180.
Oh, that sucks.
But
Still up.
still
you
up.
had fun and you made money.
Well, still up, and again, I came very close on some like big money ones that would have been
Yeah.
nice. You know,
It is funny though when you tell me about these crazy parlays. It'll be like a 6 or 7 bet parlay,
yeah.
and it'll be like I was just 2 off from winning $40,000, and it's like, yeah, that's why you don't do these crazy fucking parlays.
Well,
Because that's what's gonna wind up happening to you.
Keenan
It's like-
Allen was one of the guys that needed to have a touchdown. He had a touchdown. He just got overthrown by his fucking rookie quarterback, who
Yeah,
was
yeah.
supposed to be unbelievable. He threw it 20 miles over his head. It was unbelievable.
Is that Keenan's on the Bears now? Where's he at? Yeah. They should be good, man.
Yeah,
He's a
well,
rookie. Give him some time. Give him
maybe
some time.
Caleb-
I didn't actually watch that game, but I
maybe-
heard
maybe-
he wasn't bad for rookie's first game.
he threw for 93 fucking yards.
Yeah, but was their game plan mostly rushing, or was it
No,
like?
he threw like 46 times or something. He
Yeah.
had a less than 50% completion
And
percentage.
they won.
They did win.
Okay,
With not
you give him some confidence.
Well, the defense scored a defensive touchdown, a block punt, and
Okay,
they had a
all
pick
right.
6 maybe.
I
definitely
don't think
had
the
a pick at
Bears are going to
least.
be anything great, but I think they're going to be decent. I
People
think they'll
talking
be
about them
okay.
making the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
We'll see.
that's nuts. That's like a hot
Super
take.
Bowl?
Like
Get the
you're trying to get
fuck
fucking.
Well, that's
clicks
just
with
because
that take.
just because they have
That's
great
bullshit.
receivers. You know, the defense is going to be good. This
It's like a hot take. Like
second coming is supposed to be.
they
here
were
with-
getting popular in the preseason. Like they looked pretty good in preseason, and like They got like they got a new quarterback that people think is going to be all right. Like it's just like a hot take.
He had
like,
29
They're not going
attempts
to win the fucking
Sunday.
Super Bowl.
He completed 14 of 29 for 93 yards.
It's not that great.
It's
No,
terrible.
it's not great.
Super Bowl
That's
quarterback.
horrendous.
It's not. Yeah. But again, he's a rookie in his first NFL
it's his
game
first
ever.
NFL game.
You know?
Again, he's the first. He's the
But
first.
just don't say Super Bowl in the same.
Yeah, that's what I'm
sentence.
saying. Yeah,
Or
that's
paragraph.
absurd. That's
He's the first
that's
number
some
one
hot
pick.
take bullshit. That's like fucking somebody on SportsCenter trying to like be relevant. You
He's
know
the
what I mean?
first
That's
number
like,
one pick to win in his rookie debut since 2002. So.
Oh
it
wow,
was a big
I didn't
deal.
know that. That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
Peyton Manning didn't have a great rookie season either.
Peyton
I
Manning
mean,
had a rough rookie season,
yeah,
to
3 and
say the least.
13.
He led the league in interceptions and
Yeah.
was, but
You know what's great about football is that right now on the podcast, 2 Cubes, thanks for watching. We're talking about people that listeners might know who the fuck they are, right?
Compared to
Which brings us to our last episode.
all right.
You two motherfuckers rambling on about 30 people that nobody knows who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
You know what?
But that was for them. That was
What-
for
yeah.
us.
Yeah, it was for the 16 that listen.
we knew we wouldn't get the same poll if you were on. So
It
it's
was-
like,
it
why
was
don't we
like-
just
but you know what?
dedicate This to the followers.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say
It's a
right
deep
now. I was
cuts
like,
episode.
as I'm saying this, I realize that I'm just like, I'd say 90% of our followers are the dudes you were talking about. So I'm
Most
like,
of them
all
don't
right,
listen
okay.
either. So
All right. But maybe they could get their friends and family to watch by going like, "Hey, Joe and Jack were talking
Yeah.
shit about me on a podcast." the
yeah,
other
there
day."
you go. See,
Yeah.
It's a bold strategy.
My bold strategy, Cotton. See how it turns out. I
we
really
use full
liked.
government names too.
You did
Yeah,
several occasions. Several
I
occasions.
had only like, I don't know, 16 hours to really edit it, and I only sat down for like 2.
I know. Yeah, and I noticed you didn't cut out the portion where you discussed who was doing cocaine and who wasn't. Yeah, which is pretty funny.
Who was doing cocaine?
That was Dwyer's friends. Who cares?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, all right. I
Fuck
thought you
them. I
dropped.
don't know them.
I mean,
But
they're good people. I heard.
my favorite.
Yeah, they were cool to hang out with, but I don't know them.
My favorite story from that episode, though, is, and you've told me the story before, but I'm just so glad that it's on the podcast now. Is I think was it Jimmy throwing the anchor off the boat with no rope?
That was the
attached
first
to it?
time I told the anchor story in this one.
No, you may have told it before on the show. I don't know.
It is one of the
This
best
is
stories
episode
ever.
30. We've got
Yeah.
30 hours.
It's
of,
the best episode
plus
ever.
of content. So funny.
No, Jimmy throwing that anchor off is one of the best experiences of my life.
I wish we had like a video to pull up for that.
I don't know.
Why you would have an anchor on the boat with no rope attached to it? I don't know.
No, there was a rope attached to it. The rope wasn't tied to the boat.
Okay, all
So
right,
he just
same
watched-
thing. Why would you not have the rope?
Well, you're supposed
attached?
to tie it to the end.
Yeah, but why
You
was it
need it.
not tied to the
'Cause
end?
he
Was
was
it a brand
stored.
new anchor?
No, it was stored in
no,
the
when
thing.
you drive, when you
When you drive,
riding-
you're supposed to not have it tied to the side, so the rope can't catch on to stuff.
So if it falls
Oh.
off, then something bad could really happen. If you're
So,
going,
like,
because we're going. Like
Okay, I'm not a
40
boat
miles.
guy. Okay, all right.
It is weird because like.
I mean, I do canoe from time to time.
Again,
When we're in the
I'm not a
cove-
boat guy. I purposely don't bring my invisible boat license to fucking.
Whoa,
Go.
you've got.
when you're in the cove where everyone is, like you can only go like 5-10 miles an hour. Like
Yeah.
you can't have any wakes. So like when you pull in, it's just like all right, you're basically just steering at that point. Your engine's almost off. But when you're getting to there, it's like a 10-minute ride, and you're going like 40, 50.
Yeah,
And you're just like with 12 people. it's
It's all.
awesome.
That's how we've lost a bunch of shit.
And we just
and people. They
would
were
just
good men.
blast music and get pumped up to go see random people we don't know and get fucked up. It was awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
what's really
great.
fun about the group of friends that we're talking about, they don't like talking to strangers.
And
So
Joe does.
yeah, so like every time I'm like, I'm gonna go talk to that boat. Like, no, don't do that. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna go do it, and I'm gonna go dress like an asshole to do it too. Anyway, toss me 12 beers. I'm gonna need them.
Oh man, dude, get me on a boat next summer. If I'm not on a fucking boat somewhere, I'm gonna be mad at you guys.
We'll
You
get
guys
on a boat.
talking all this boat yang, and then you don't
We'll
invite
get
me.
you on a boat.
We'll boat trip it. We'll,
Yeah,
we'll
definitely.
record an episode. We'll throw up.
Oh,
we'll
let's
see
record an
sickness.
episode on a boat.
Hell yeah! I don't know how you. I don't know the logistics of that, but Jack, figure it out.
If you guys get a
Well,
really
we could
powerful
pre-record. We could just we would have to record it. Then you'd have to like transfer it onto the computer.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no. I
We
would
could just
bring-
green screen us on a boat.
I would bring most of the gear. We would
Yeah,
just
but we're not gonna have internet.
we would have to go the camera 2. We could pull it
Camera
off.
1,
Camera
camera
2.
2.
Yeah.
Oh, that's camera 2. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2.
Yeah, we'd have to go with this camera, and we could just record, and then we'd
We
have
could
to
pull it
bring it
off.
back on the shore.
We would
Yeah, we
need
could
a
do it.
really big battery pack to power everything.
Yeah, why
I have
not?
a
Why
generator.
not just record on the phone and then do one of those?
That's what I'm kind of saying we'd have to do.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Have those
Yeah, I
wireless
can
mics.
just see myself, me and you, just chilling in tiny sunglasses. Where are they? Put your tiny sunglasses on.
Go interview people on a boat.
Yeah, pulling up to other boats.
Little baby sunglasses.
We're gonna bring
They're
in,
funny.
we're gonna bring a PA system and a microphone for you, so you can roast people on other boats.
Ooh, I am so excited about the roast at the American Legion.
Oh yeah, the roast of Jackrabbit Slim, right?
Oh,
The roast of
It's
Big.
Ed Cowboy Hall, baby.
Yeah,
and
there we
it's-
go. That's his
I think
name.
it's November 30th.
Is it on
It's $20 a
Instagram?
person. I don't know. I'm not sure of that. I know I have it here. It is
Oh, airdrop
Saturday,
it,
November
airdrop it,
30th.
so I could put it on.
And
okay.
do you know this guy?
Yeah.
How do you know him?
He's a guy from the Legion. He won Man of the Year. He's the best.
That isn't knowing a guy.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
it's just like, oh, I know his face from a bar that I drink at.
No, I know him pretty. I know him from there, but I know him pretty well. He's known for being the grill guy. He's always
Okay, all right. You have any interactions with him that are noteworthy?
Oh, totally. He just yelled at Scott last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott was baseballing some darts at the Legion.
Oh, I remember this story. Yeah.
and,
We got to talk about Scott, man.
and he came down and
What
So
is
I got-
going
I got
on
it
with
up.
Scott?
yeah.
We need a Scott update.
We do because
I know.
Should try and call that guy.
Scott
I
Stapp,
tried
of
calling him
course.
earlier and he didn't answer.
I
yeah,
think Scott Stapp might be mad at us, dude.
No, he's got a girlfriend and he's
Oh,
But she's not around though.
but she's coming in like a week.
So what is he trying to do? Is he trying to like?
He is preparing big time for that.
So like,
It's like all he's worried about.
man, I gotta have a talk with him. You see, he's putting the pussy on a pedestal.
But no, it's like it's a big deal. She's coming in like 6 days.
But like, is he
Wait,
just
what?
sitting at
It's coming
home
in
doing
6 days?
like squats and crunches? Like what is he doing?
I don't know.
Is he
Wait,
cleaning?
He's cleaning. He's like setting plans.
Back it up. I only heard 6 days.
She's coming. His girlfriend is
To
coming.
live here? Like what is she
She's
doing?
coming for like 2 weeks,
Okay.
and then she's the plan is that she moves here at some point. But
And- So he's just like, I gotta cut ties.
He
I have
is.
to. I have to make her think I have no friends.
well,
Is that her?
again? He's making like every minute of her being here is like planned. There's a plan.
Is he embarrassed of us?
I don't think so.
Do any of these plans include us?
Yeah. The one day I'll let you know. Not on the podcast, so I don't
Oh,
get
okay.
bombarded with
So
one
that
call.
lurkers
Well, at least
don't
know.
show
Let me
up.
know the date.
All
you know?
the lurkers
Yeah.
pull up.
Yeah, we get a bunch of fucking weirdos. It's
But
got-
yeah, we'll get
we get
you.
Bobby's whole crew come through.
Yeah, we'll get you. We'll fill you in. You'll be here. Don't worry.
All right, cool.
But yeah, he's just laying low, I guess. I got to tell you, never run a fantasy football team with him though. He does not. You don't work together at all.
He doesn't pay attention.
I
So he
assume
wants,
he's paying attention
wants
to his
you to
leagues.
pay attention.
Well,
Make
He's got 3 leagues. I have 3 leagues. We were supposed to be doing them all together. I don't
It's
even
too
know
many
who's on
leagues.
his teams.
Yeah, that's not cool. You need some screenshots, man.
I tried to call him today to see what he thought about starting HN, and I started without him.
Oh, who isn't starting HN?
A dude who is constantly injured and was a game time decision coming into today.
Yeah, I mean,
So you guys
mean,
drafted the same team or on different?
No. So
no, it's
he had
it
his
sounds
leagues
like
and I
6
had my
different
leagues,
teams.
and he was like, there's 6 different teams and 6 different
it's
leagues.
too many. It's too many.
And he was like, oh yeah, we'll just split up the money. We'll each split the money going in, and we'll like work together on the teams. I gotta tell you, so far we've had. He was here for one of the 3 drafts I did. He did his drafts before I even saw him, and he was like, "Here's the team," and I was like, "That team, I don't like."
Fucking slimy.
Well,
He
in
thought
two
you
of-
didn't have. He thought you wouldn't draft well, dude.
in 2 of the leagues he drafted
That's a
Jalen
dig.
Hurts, who I was like, I don't like that pick at all.
He
So,
took Jalen Hurts where?
in 2 leagues. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know
like,
how early.
yeah, I mean that's what matters.
I guess, but I was like, I don't
Yeah.
like Jalen Hurts.
I mean, you get
as
Jalen
quarterback.
Hurts, round 9. That's a fucking steal. You get
I don't
Jalen
want
Hurts in the
Jalen Hurts-
third round.
I
You're
don't want
an idiot.
Jalen Hurts
Yeah.
in the 14th. I don't.
I mean, that's crazy.
It's a bold
That's
statement.
nuts. Yeah, like fucking Jalen Hurts in the 14th is a fucking steal, dude. Like,
Not this year. I
you
don't think
got to
he is.
play some quarterback. Why not play like one of the top 4 quarterbacks? in the
He's not going to
league,
be this year.
You don't think so? Okay.
No.
I mean, if you got a
Saquon's
hunch
going to
about
get
a
those
guy-
touchdowns. I mean, Saquon's going to
Yeah,
eat.
but Saquon catches passes, man. So
The tush push. The tush
Yeah.
push is for when it's 4th and 1. I don't think they have 4th and 1 as often.
The tush push alone, is going to get
I don't-
Jalen Hurts
I don't-
fucking 7 touchdowns.
I don't
Like,
think it's there as often.
Yeah.
I think
I
Saquon gets that
disagree.
extra half a yard.
If it ain't broke, why fix it? You
Well, I
know
don't
what
think they're
will
going to be on
do
the
it.
half-yard line. I
They
think
will do
Saquon
it,
gets
but-
in before that.
All
It's
right.
like
I think they're at the
Marshawn
6.
Lynch.
I think they're
You
at the
gotta
6-yard line. Saquon just gets in the end zone. I think it's a
There's going to
touchdown.
be goal line opportunities. Like they're
Some.
going to go to the old tush push. Everybody knows that they're going to do it, and they still haven't been able to stop it. So like,
Well,
why
they
would you
stopped
go?
it this week. The Packers stopped it, and they're not that good on D-line.
Okay, so the Packers have stopped it. I want a statistic of how many times they've done the tush push and how many times it's succeeded. It probably has like a 75% success rate.
Well, it has a way higher than that, except now without Jason Kelsey, it has a 0% success rate.
Oh, they're going to be fine. 93.5 success rate, dude. You're telling me they're not going to run that play anymore? You're
Yeah,
nuts.
they'll run it.
You're
maybe.
nuts. I'm not even an Eagles fan. You're just a Giants fan, so you hate the Eagles
That's-
so much
no,
that you're
I-
willing to ignore
think
a statistic
Saquon-
like 93.5 success rate.
No, I think it's going to go. First of all, I just don't think it's going to be the opportunity's not going to be there.
Because you like the Giants.
No, I think they're going to be better.
Oh, that's that.
Are
no,
you
that-
even
no,
listening to
that's
my
confusing me.
rationale?
That's confusing me.
They did it on 3rd and 1,
Mm-hmm.
4th and 1. I don't think they're in 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1 as often because Saquon gets that extra half a yard.
So there's
going
to be less like goal line tush
less
push
goal line tush
opportunities.
push opportunity.
Also, the game kind of changes when you have a running back like that. When you're in the red
Yeah,
zone,
I think they just don't do it as often.
You could run it, and then it ends up being, you know what I
A
mean?
lot like Lamar with Derrick Henry. A lot of those rushing yards get eaten up by having a star running back.
Yeah, true. Especially Derrick Henry because he's just like a fucking. Yeah, he's just a plow. Like he's just gonna. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. So it's. I think Saquon's success rate at 1 yard is also insane. So
Yeah.
it's just not. I don't think he's going to be as productive. And then his passing has never been great.
Ugh. That was for you, listeners.
But
I hope you're drinking a Down East right now.
but I think like AJ Brown will have an up year from last year because the defense has to come up to stop Barkley.
Yeah,
Saquon-
I still say
Saquon's an animal, man.
I still say. I mean, everybody's draft is over now, so it doesn't matter. But if you get a fucking what's his face, I can't fucking. If you get Hurts is going to be a top 10 quarterback just because it's a high-powered offense. They're going to get plenty of opportunities to score. He's going to be fine. So if you got Jalen Hurts in the 10th round or something, you got him at a steal, in my opinion. And I'm not an Eagles fan. I'm not a Jalen Hurts fan. But I just think, like, if we're talking value of a draft pick in fantasy football,
I would argue like the 6th round, 5th round is like even good.
Again, if you get him
it's not
late,
terrible.
If you get him late,
I
I'm
know
not
people that
against
took
it.
him in the 3rd or 4th. They're idiots.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not against taking him later in the rounds.
If he gets hurt though, your fucking season's
Well,
shot.
not if you got him in the 8th or 9th round. You just pick up. That's the thing with quarterbacks.
You generally
now,
don't have to worry about quarterbacks.
Quarterbacks now aren't as
Doesn't
big a
happen that
deal.
often. Yeah.
Well, because now in my leagues here, I have Stafford is sitting on the fucking waiver wire.
Yeah,
it's
nuts.
unbelievable.
I fucking love Stafford, dude. I just want him on my team just
That's
to
what I'm
see his
saying.
name there.
That's what I'm saying. Is he's and he'll put up similar numbers to Hurts all season.
Yeah,
and I can get him off the waiver wire, and I don't got to take a 4th round pick on him. Fuck that.
Yeah. It's like, I don't like Joe Burrow, but I know he's probably going to have more fantasy points than Stafford at the end of the year. I could have Stafford as my starting quarterback right now.
There's a lot of noise on the Bengals, man.
I don't know. I know. But maybe I should switch back. I have Goff as my backup,
he's
but
gonna have
only
his
because
games.
Goff typically
Goff's
starts hot. He starts good, even though he didn't on Monday or whatever. Sunday. They were the Sunday night game.
He had a decent game, right?
It was okay, but it wasn't like world
Well, that's
beating.
the
It
thing
wasn't
with
like great. I think he got me like 16 points.
That's the
or
thing with
something.
him is
Yeah.
he's not a high ceiling guy, but he's got a pretty high floor.
Yeah. So,
So he's
I mean, I was hoping he'd get me 25 points, you know,
yeah,
but
he's not that guy.
yeah, but I
You know,
thought
for
that
the
game
most
was going to
part.
be a shootout. And
That's like a Kyler
it
Murray
was at the
type thing.
beginning, and then it like slowed down. It was like, yeah.
But yeah, that's more like Kyler Murray is like boom or bust like that, where it's
Yeah.
you know, he might put up
Oh, dude,
40 for you.
What's your fantasy medieval MMA team looking like?
Oh yeah, I mean,
I want to be. I wish we could play this video. Can we play this video?
yeah, I don't
try,
see why
but-
not.
Oh, this is unbelievable. So apparently they've been doing like armored MMA fighting, like medieval times in the octagon, like legit. It's like
From some of the grapples. Yes. Into some crazy grapples.
He's got that.
Oh! Knee to the face. Oh, there we go. Oh!
He becomes.
here it comes. They're gonna show
So much happened. Jack, the guy that fought last, he fought with me, and then he can always fight. You know, he's
Oh, he
always
busted
down.
his lip.
Yeah.
There we go.
But anyway,
That's my favorite.
What
my
is?
favorite of the MMA iterations?
what is it?
It's teams, so it's like
Oh,
4 on
teen-
4.
I thought you said teen. I was like,
No.
they just have teenagers beating the shit out of each other.
It's teams, and it's like a combined weight thing. So it's insanity.
Oh, so it's like just an all-out
Probably not gonna
brawl.
be able to play this.
To me, that's way more dangerous because, like,
Well, because especially once you knock one guy out, you can go tag team on a guy.
yes, well, that not
Nuts.
to mention, but also even if it's even, like you're focused on one guy, like you're fighting one person, and then out of your field of vision, somebody could just come out of nowhere and crack you in the side.
Yeah,
of the
this is
skull.
5 on 5. Look at this.
You know what I mean? Like, and
There's referees everywhere. It's nuts.
yeah, this just seems like crazy. This isn't.
Straight out the gate, hands being Poland already got 3 of their combatants on the floor. Pelvis in this man's face. One man trying to keep his
These
feet.
two dudes
Wait
So
up.
much happened.
This
Jack, the guy that
man's
fought last,
eye,
he
he's
fought with me,
already
and then
been
he can always fight.
lacerated.
You know,
It's
he's
Oh,
only
he busted his
a
leg.
second. You would think this would give him a disadvantage, but his teammates
Oh my God.
This dragon card.
and just
Oh yeah.
one of their
Some of the
combatants
shots.
taking a ground and pound on the right. To make
Into some
matters worse,
crazy,
another one of their
grapples.
teammates
He
getting
is-
strangled with a
Oh,
guillotine. He has the
knee to the
tap out. It's
face.
going to be
Oh,
5 versus 4.
there we go.
Advantage.
$1,000 to go to this event, but I can't condone.
Look at this shit. This is
Jesus
nuts.
Christ. They need more refs than this. There's like 5 refs and it's not enough.
God damn, dude.
Yeah, like once a dude's on the ground, it should be like you're not allowed to touch him. You know what I mean? It's something like that. Like,
They just called that guy out of the fight. Now there's a guy who's in a triangle choke. Oh, he's in an arm bar, and he's just getting fucking
oh my
housed.
god, now it's
Oh,
one.
dude.
Now it's
It's-
one dude on 5. Yeah,
There's 2 of them. There's 2 guys.
it's like the second you eliminate 2 people, the
Yeah, I
fight
know.
should just be over. Yeah,
Yeah, this is on the ref should just call this here.
it's so stupid.
Look at this. They got him in an arm bar again, and just you're able to swing away on a guy's face. and-
Oh, and like everybody's
They're
just
not-
lost their eyes.
well, yeah, of course. It's crazy.
I like how the refs are dressed like waiters at an Italian joint in like fucking Belleville. They're wearing like burgundy polos with like the fucking insignia like in white. Like,
Well, it has to be
That's so
burgundy because
good.
they're covered in blood.
yeah, good point.
It's unbelievable.
Dude, when are we gonna do our fucking super jersey? I want to do a super jersey dinner at the Belmont Tavern in Belleville,
Okay.
where me and you are gonna dress up like fucking like
In
Tony
suits?
Soprano. You gotta bring the baby. I want you to be having an argument with Sam the whole time.
I think I'm gonna watch The Sopranos.
You haven't seen any of it.
Nah.
Oh, dude, I think you're gonna like it. The thing that nobody ever talks about on The Sopranos, and I probably said this on the show before, is I mean, yeah, everyone always
This is
says
Australian
like,
football.
what?
No.
Oh.
Don't mind any Sopranos.
I was saying the on The Sopranos, like, yeah, everyone always says like, oh, it's so well acted, like blah blah blah, which is true, like whatever, so well written, blah blah blah. The cameos are great, whatever. Yeah, that's all true. But like, the best thing about The Sopranos is it's like borderline a comedy. It's fucking hilarious. Like, there's so many lines in it
Yeah.
that are just hysterical. Like, yeah, I think you're gonna like it. It's really funny.
Yeah. Again, I'm sure. You know. I just never. you know.
That's why there's like so many like memes and shit about it. Is just because like there's so many scenes that are fucking hysterical.
Well, and that's why it's like you know
Like these people's lives are really absurd.
You gotta have some kind of comedy to the best show because people don't want to just watch straight up serious for fucking
Yeah. It's weird. The Sopranos is like a
60
comedy
hours.
that like sells itself as serious. Like, it's great.
But yeah, no one wants to watch 60 hours of just drama. That was my problem with Ozark. Is like, God damn, dude.
Yeah.
Like always,
it's
this
too
guy's life is
intense.
always just
Yeah.
stress.
I mean, that was like I feel like a more realistic take on somebody. I mean, it does get out of control, but it kind of jumps the shark a little bit. But I liked Ozark. I thought Ozark was good.
I never finished
It had
the
good.
last season.
It had good.
Yeah.
That girl was really good in it.
Oh yeah, the little
chick?
blonde girl.
Yeah, yeah.
I forget what the character's name was, but she was great.
She's really
Yeah,
good.
She was really good.
But yeah, I like Jason Bateman a lot.
Yeah.
But like, that show lost me a little bit. But that chick did a
And
great
it lost
job.
a lot of people. I think it was season 2 is the one that sucked. I think season 1 was really good. Season 2 like dragged a little bit and got a little ridiculous. And then season 3 I think like saved it. Like I think season 3 was way better.
Yeah, this girl was good, man.
She was fucking awesome. What's this girl's name?
Ruth and Ozark.
Ruth,
Her
that was it,
name's
Ruth,
Julia
yeah.
Gardner.
Yeah, she was great. She was such trash, but she was like
Yeah,
cunning.
yeah.
On some of the drops. Yes. In for some crazy grapples.
He's got that.
Oh,
There's that knee to the
knee
face.
to the face. Well, there we go. Oh!
He becoming it.
Yeah.
For sure, she
Stuff.
must-
So much happened. Jack,
Yeah.
the guy that fought last, he fought with me, and then I could always fight. You know, he's
Oh, he
always
busted
down.
his lip.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh my God.
That was Dragon Con.
Okay.
Huge.
Oh
Dude,
yeah. From some of the drops.
Yes.
In for some crazy grapples.
He's got that.
Oh,
There's that knee to the
knee
face.
to the face. Well, there we go. Oh!
He becoming it.
Yeah.
Spy or something, and she was just like she just lied about everything she said, and it was weird. Like, and then I never got to the bottom of it. Like, I never figured out like what happened with the story, and I never read the actual
the details.
articles or whatever. But it seemed interesting. But she played this girl, and yeah, it seemed cool. I wish I knew the fucking name of it though. I feel like an idiot just rambling on about shit. I don't know the name of it or the actress's name
I'm
or
trying.
the real person's name.
I watched the new Netflix movie yesterday. It was all right.
If you put like whatever that actress's that name, that Ruth that played Ruth.
I watched Rebel Ridge.
Oh, what's that all about? I
It's
like the name.
It's a new take on Rambo essentially. So you get this guy who was in the military.
Wait, hold on. I'm now entering white. I'm entering
White
white
territory.
slushy right now.
But it's
Do you see it on here?
I think it may have been the Royal Hotel. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it is, man.
okay.
Nah, that's not it either. That's a newer one. It might be scroll down,
Inventing Anna?
scroll down. Nespresso? What? Is it a whole movie about?
No, I think that's that commercial.
Oh, all right.
Uh,
Oh, it's a Nespresso.
Inventing Anna. That sounds kind of like it could be whatever you're talking about.
Maybe. Man, I wish I could remember the name of it. It was like a series, but it was like a true story about something that happened. I don't worry about it. I'll think of it. I'll figure it out.
Legendary German era still hard in the New York City social scene.
This came out like 2 years ago or something.
I don't know, but anyway, Rebel Ridge is about it's a guy who was like in the military, and whenever he's the police start fucking with him in this town that's really corrupt, and he's like this like badass dude, and he's just trying to get his cousin out of jail, and they keep fucking with him till he finally snaps, and
And
But
he has to
I don't want to
take
give too much. but-
retribution.
Yeah, he has to. But it was good.
Did they just CGI that bike crash? Like you can't.
The
just have
whole
a,
this guy?
You can't have a
well,
fucking
this guy
stuntman
looks like
fall
he's
off
made
a bike crash?
by AI. He's
He does. He's a very cool looking dude.
He's very cool. He's cool as fuck, and he's just
He looks like a creative character in a video game.
Yeah, he's.
You're like, I want a jacked black dude, but I want him to have blue eyes,
Yeah.
and I want him. Yeah, it's like
he looks like he's made up, and he's.
yeah, his hair looks like it's painted onto his head. Like it's like this dude looks like a mannequin.
Kind of does, but yeah, I assume he's gonna be in more shit because he did a good job in this. It was pretty good. It's like the #1 movie on Netflix right now, so it's not any kind of deep wreck I'm giving you.
Yeah, you know who he kind of looks like? He looks like he could be the son of Debo. Did you ever watch like Friday?
Like Zeus?
Yeah,
wrestler?
Zeus. Yeah. Doesn't he kind of? Because he has like
a little bit.
He has like the same color eyes. Like
yeah,
his, like,
he does
like,
have that kind of look to him.
he's smaller than Debo. Like Debo is like.
Yeah,
You know, like his neck was like a fucking mile wide, but like he kind of looks like him.
I'm blanking on his name right now.
Yeah, I forget that guy. He died, didn't he?
Yeah,
he
died.
passed away
He
a
died.
couple years ago. I think.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, but he was and he was good.
Rest in
and
peace,
stuff.
Debo. This one's for Debo. Put it up for Debo. What you got on my drink, homie? Jack, do you ever see Friday, the original Friday?
Of course.
Good. Sometimes I gotta educate you youngsters. You know what I mean?
I luckily had Jimmy and Aunt.
I forgot you had older brothers. You had older
No,
brothers.
it was
Jimmy
Riley.
is
Sorry, buddy.
the anchor guy.
Oh, it's not your older brothers?
He's one of the whitest people
My
ever,
older
but he
brothers
is
put
very
me
into the
onto a
culture.
lot of good
Yeah?
shit.
That's so funny.
Like his favorite movie's Heat. He
Oh, I
has,
love Heat, dude. Oh, me and Jimmy got a bond.
yeah,
man. I
he
fucking
has
love Heat.
his like house is covered in Tupac posters.
What's
and
the movie that he's in where he plays the guy in the prison or whatever?
who does?
This guy.
Oh,
You know
are you talking about Green Mile? That's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
not Michael Clarke Duncan.
Oh, it's not.
No,
It looks like his son.
no, Michael Clarke Duncan also dead, but no, Debo and Michael Clarke
I
Duncan.
mean, they
are
were
not the
big.
same guy.
They were like big, bald,
They were enormous
black
bald
dudes.
black dudes, but Michael Clarke Duncan very different.
But this guy's like the dude in the Ridge. Like there's something about like in the eyes or something that like they look like that. Well, I mean, I don't know if he was actually cross-eyed or if he just crossed his eyes for this role.
I think he
don't know.
was because even
Was
in
he?
wrestling, he always had that cross-eyed thing.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot he did wrestling. Fuck.
Yeah, that's where he was Zeus. Yeah.
Yeah, I only know him from the movie. Wasn't there a movie with him and Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, Ready to Rumble.
Yes, that's I saw that movie as a kid, but I never watched wrestling, so I didn't know that he was actually.
He was never like a big deal, but he was.
Oh, okay, all right. He was so fucking cool looking, like.
Yeah, but yeah, Michael Clarke Duncan has a funny. Well, it's only funny to me, really, probably. But a funny thing with him dying was, so he was on Men's Health magazine.
Wait,
talking-
Michael Clarke Duncan died?
Yeah, like
no
2017.
Shit, really?
Yeah, and he was on
Holy
Men's
fuck!
Health
How did
magazine.
I miss that? I just thought
talking
he like
about-
retired from movies or something.
Oh no, he was like on Men's Health magazine talking about how awesome it is to be vegan or whatever or vegetarian before he died, and then he died like before it came out. Oh, there's the fucking cover. Holy shit. That's him
With the hat on?
no in that
The
one
black and white one.
it says vegetarian on it. Yeah. And he died before that even got released
No way.
of like a heart attack.
What? No, really?
Yeah, and it
How
says
does a
like
vegetarian die of a
and
heart
it says
attack?
and it says like it stops heart disease and stuff. And yeah,
That,
they
I
still
hope
put
they
this
didn't
out.
print that, did they?
Yeah,
They did. Holy shit!
I mean, PETA, they're not really up on the culture.
It says it right there.
Yeah, I know. And then he died of a fucking heart attack. Which I
Jeez,
don't want to
man.
laugh about him dying of a heart attack.
no,
but
he was.
It
he
is funny
ruled,
that
dude.
he's fucking.
I loved him in the Mission Impossible series. Awesome.
Oh yeah, again, Michael Clarke Duncan was awesome.
Yeah, it sucked. I can't remember. Did they kill him off in the Mission Impossible series?
I'll be honest, I'm not up on the Mission Impossible.
They're good, man. The new ones are actually good. It's weird. Like I
You
would
know me,
expect them to
I'm-
be
I'm-
total
I'm
dog
comedy
shit,
or
but they're pretty cool. The last one was like nah, but like the like 2 or 3 before that were sick.
I watched Rebel Ridge, but I'm not really a non-comedy guy.
Yeah.
I find
That-
comedy in the.
Dude, I watched a movie with your sister the other day, Jim Carrey and fucking I Love You, Philip Morris. Have you ever seen this movie?
Philip
It's
Morris.
hysterical.
so.
It's so fun. It was like so awesome to see Jim Carrey in like a hilarious like comedy again. And it's a true story. He's like this dude who like is just like a
jail?
normal guy, and then like he almost dies, and then he like while he's like laying in the hospital like half dead, he says that he's gay. So, but he has a kid and a wife and shit, he goes to prison because like he's involved with all these like scams. He's like a con artist, and then like he escapes from prison like 7 times, and he keeps going back to this other dude that he like met in prison, and he's like in love with him, and it's a true story, and he just keeps getting arrested again and keeps going back to maximum security prison.
Have you seen?
It's nuts. It's so funny, dude. You got to watch it.
Have
it's
you seen
hilarious.
Let's Go to Prison? It's
Oh yeah. That's like a slapstick comedy from the fucking
yeah.
like late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah.
I'd
It's
say
got like the dude
mid-2000s.
from like Half Baked in
It's
it.
got Dax Shepard.
Yeah. Oh, Dax Shepard. Okay. Oh, and what's his name? The fucking magician from
from Arrested Development.
yeah, Arrested Development. What's
Will
his
Arnett.
name? Yeah, Will Arnett.
But
Will Arnett's great, man.
He
But
has the best voice, that dude.
it's a great.
He does. Yeah, he does.
This movie's awesome, and that guy's great in it. The D-Bowl or whatever. The hell
Yeah,
his
why
name
do
is
I
in it.
know him? What else do I know him
He's in
from?
Chappelle's show. He's in
fucking everything. That dude's
he's
all
in a
over
bunch
the
of
place.
stuff. But he's great in this. Where it's, you want some Merlot? I made it in the toilet. And he's got all the fucking shit, the music and stuff. It's amazing.
I think I watched this with you guys. It was like we were
I haven't
so
seen it in a long
hungover.
time, so I don't know if I don't know if you watched it with me.
You put it on when we were incredibly hungover. It was one of those mornings where we were drinking until like fucking 5 o'clock in the morning.
I like those.
Like
And then
every
we
time?
woke up, and then you woke up at your usual like 1:30 in the afternoon or something.
Whoa! I wake up
And,
at 10:45.
Yeah, but then you go immediately back. You wake up at 10:45. You don't talk to anybody. You come downstairs and pee. You have your glasses on, which is weird because it's the only time I ever see you with your glasses on. And then you go, and then we're like, "Hey, Joe, how you feeling?" And you just go, and then we hear you pee for 30 minutes in the bathroom, and then you just go back upstairs.
That's true.
And we don't see you until like 1:30. And we're like, "Hey, man, we got you a bacon, egg, and cheese. You want it?" And you're like,
I don't eat in the morning.
"Yeah." And then Sam like answers for you. She's
Yeah.
like, "He doesn't eat in the morning."
Yeah, he doesn't want to hear you guys right now. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think we put it on one of those.
It's nice. You got to get a secretary. Pretty sweet.
Sounds awesome.
It's really nice. If I get put in a group text, I just tell them also add her because she'll tell me what happened.
I mean, and this is no slight to Erin at all. I think she would be a good secretary. I think she would cover for me when I needed cover. She'd be like, "Yeah, Chris was really supposed to be at that thing at 11, but he's shit-faced, so I'll just tell everybody he's sick." Like, she would know what to say. You know?
I think so. But there would be sometimes where you'd be like, "You told them what? Why the fuck would you tell them I was going to Japan?"
She's a clever lady. I think she'd put it together.
No, she'd be good. She's sometimes you got to watch out with her though, because she'll make it too elaborate. She'll like she could just go like, "Hey, he's not feeling well,"
She starts talking real
and
fast.
she
starts sweating.
starts hitting with like, "Well, you see, yesterday he got bit by a snake, and then all of a sudden we were in the hospital at 2 a.m. It's like, "You got bit by a snake yesterday?" Yes, we were past that though.
Yeah, let's not dwell.
So sometimes she'll hit you with that stuff if she's. And I see you looking at your notes.
Yeah, I was looking down at the notes because I was like, man, how did we get where we are right now? But I think we started talking about the roast that we were planning on doing.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This dude. And do you have any jokes? Look at Jack. Look at Jack with the producer skills.
I don't even know.
Boom, he's back to the
I don't
roast
even know if
poster
I'm going
in
to be on
2
the
seconds.
dais yet. I
We
found out today.
We got to get you on the dais, A. And B, if you're going to be on the dais, dude, you got to, like, do you have any jokes prepared? Like, do you have anything, stories you want to tell about this guy?
I can get some going. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's fuck this guy up right now.
Well, I don't need to hit him right now. I would have to think a little bit, but literally, he can be roasted because
This guy might be a glimpse of your future, Joe.
Yeah. He's super positive and he doesn't have ears, so that's nice.
I mean, he's got the beard. He's got the beer. He's got the shirt. And I'm pretty sure you own a hat like that.
Well, yeah, he's cowboy. He always wears a hat.
I mean, he's at your bar.
Yeah.
You're like,
I might
fuck.
be in the background.
Yeah. That might be a joke. You could just be like, Looking at you is tough. It's tough, Ed, because I just see myself in 30 years. You know.
Yeah, no, he it's funny because when we do talk, the thing is, he's like if me and Scott ran into each other too fast, because he like every
you
time
became one person.
Yeah, every time you see him, he's like, grill the new rack of ribs today. It was an entire bottle of Jack Daniels. It was nice. Like he's a super good dude. It like everything about him is like always positive. Everything's happy. He's one of those guys.
Yeah.
Whereas like
You're usually pretty positive.
like
Scott's really the fucking rain
yeah,
on
but he
everybody's
doesn't
parade.
even take like bad news well, where he'll just be like, yeah, well that everything will be fine. Don't you worry about that. Everything's great all the time. And I'm like, I mean,
Woo! And then he just
I had a rough day.
chugs a Coors Light.
yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah,
though.
that's fucking rules.
He
How's his brisket?
He had,
What's
like,
his
hand
brisket
surgery.
game like? Have you ever had any of his brisket?
brisket. I don't know.
Have you ever had a brat that he's made?
Yes, that I.
Nice. Okay.
He's mostly ribs. He really likes making ribs.
Oh, okay. Does it fall off the bone? Because if it doesn't, don't
They're nice.
fucking talk to me
He
about
uses
it.
an entire bottle of Jack Honey to make his glaze
Delicious.
for the ribs.
Well, I mean, it depends on how
which
many ribs you're making.
He makes a lot of ribs.
Yeah, so I mean,
But-
you would have to use the whole bottle.
Well, yeah, but also it seems to me like an excessive amount because all you need is you just use it for flavor.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you drunk. So
I had a relative, shout out Bill, who died 25 years ago, something like that.
okay.
But he was the shit. And apparently he used a bottle of Jameson to make his famous pea soup.
Oh.
He put JMO in the pea soup, dude. But apparently he made like a cauldron of it. Like he make so much, you know. So
like
a
split
whole
pea
bottle
soup
doesn't seem that much.
With
Yeah.
some ham in there.
Apparently it was delicious.
Oh.
I don't remember. I mean, I ate it as a child,
As a child,
which is funny that I was eating soup with Jameson
Yeah.
in it. It actually explains a lot.
As a kid, I wasn't introduced to pea soup often because my dad hates peas.
Yeah. All right.
So it just never was around my house.
God, your dad cracks me up, dude.
He
Makes me
eats
laugh
like a
so much.
7-year-old. He does not. He won't try any kind of food. But overall, today I got an argument with him at work.
You got into an argument with your dad?
Yeah, sort of. Little scuffle.
A tiff,
Yeah.
if you will.
Cause
Do share. I
yeah,
love this.
it's stupid shit. It's just the warehouse at work. You know, we own a
Alright.
business together, so it's. But he likes to do things in this fucking backwards ass way, and I go, and I said to him at one point, I was like,
A real Rattling Bog situation.
well, we had to put orders together, and he's got a bunch of orders that are like 40% put together, just kind of scattered around, and I was like, it doesn't help at all when you do that, and he was like, well, yeah, it's closer together. I was like, no, it doesn't. It makes it more confusing. It makes it harder to do. I promise you. Is it? And he goes, oh, you're the guy who knows how to organize. I go, if you go to every staff member who's ever worked with me and you, and ask
He will
which
agree with me.
which
yeah.
one makes it easier and less and all that to understand and sets things up
Streamline things.
for success. 100% will say me. I was like, I'll bet you whatever you want, 100% will say me. No one thinks like you do. And he got all
Yeah.
kind of butthurt about that. He was like, oh yeah, well you put this over here. It's like, yeah, it's there temporarily, and we've had to move it once over the last 3 weeks.
You ever hear that song? You ever heard that song?
Is it
Oh,
from The
Lord.
Office?
Please don't
Season
let me be
2.
misunderstood.
Oh yeah,
That's
I know
your
that
that's
song,
your dad's theme song.
yeah. I have heard that
Who
song.
sings that song? Is
I
that
don't
fucking
know.
Moody Blues or some shit? Who sings that?
But I have heard it. I don't know where, but I've heard it.
Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. It's a good song. It's a good song, but it's your dad's theme song, I think.
I don't know.
The Animals, that's who it is. Good song. I wish we could play it right now. I wish we had the rights.
I can, but then like
Yeah,
as
I
long
know.
as it's playing, that's being cut because
I know. We don't have to play. We
It'll
don't have
be
to play.
all right.
People know the song.
Yeah, I know the song as well, so it's fine.
I think I just did an absolutely perfect rendition of it. Speaking of renditions of songs, I did the open mic last night.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I did. Dude,
In there.
I don't know why I do it. I really don't know why I do it.
What do you mean? It's fun.
Painful. It's like
I
it's
like being uncomfortable.
I play these songs in my bedroom, just like fucking around. I'm sitting around. I got nothing to do. I'm home from work. It's like late at night. I'm like, nah, I don't feel like reading a book. I don't want to go to bed yet. I fuck around. I practice these songs. And then I'm like, I don't know. What am I learning these songs for? I'm not going to play them in front of anybody. And then my buddy's like, oh, I'm doing an open mic. I'm like, all right, I'll get up there. I'll do a couple tones,
Yeah.
And I just fuck them all up. And it's just embarrassing. And you want to throw
I've
up
been there
afterward.
when you do it. It's awesome.
Feels terrible.
I
It's
like
terrible. I don't know why I do it.
I got to start going to open mics again.
You should. Because, dude.
I guess that's a good thing for me to talk about is how I'm filling my schedule back up. And
There was
it's
a
going to be much harder for us.
What's up?
I keep filling my schedule more and more. And
Yeah, stop with the volleyball now? You already got football. You got rugby. You got crime fighting.
I'm not
And
rugbying.
you got no.
But I am vigilanting the vigilantes. I'm stopping them. Got to keep the homeless homeless.
That was insane.
Keep the
I'm
lesson.
fighting to keep the homeless comfortably homeless.
Keep the lesson homeless.
Let them sleep.
Yeah. Fucking got to keep the rent down in this neighborhood. Because God knows I can't afford it. But I also signed up for a darts team.
You're on a fucking darts team. Dude.
I'm on a darts team.
Is there any way you can
I'm on
combine?
a volleyball
Could you
team.
do both
I'm
of them
on
at
a
the
football
same time?
team. And I signed up for a volleyball tournament.
I gotta,
Then
dude.
I have to
I'm
go
about
to
to save you hours.
A
week.
double header for football and then drive
Yeah.
to a volleyball tournament.
Quit the fucking football, dude. You have to drive
I
an
love
hour and a
football so
half.
much.
Yeah, but you could join a men's football fucking league here in New Jersey. Why does it have to be 90 minutes away?
Because I'm not getting my face broken again by NJ Play Sports. Those fucking dicks. I'm not doing it.
There's got to be another organization.
Nobody plays 9-man out here in New Jersey.
Dude, it's
The
such
only
a,
9-man in
that's
New
such
Jersey-
a bad reason.
The only league I would
What do they play? Fucking 8-man? What do they play?
They play 5. It's gay.
It should be 7s.
9-man's the best. If I was playing 7s, I'd go to A7FL down in Asbury Park, and that's tackle, no pads.
At least Asbury Park's an hour away. Less than. Probably 55,
Not in the
50
summertime.
minutes. In the summertime, yeah. But you're always
This is
going
an
at a
hour and
weird
10.
time. You're heading down there on like a fucking Sunday morning. Like,
This is an hour 10.
no way.
Yeah.
Wait,
Banger.
what town?
Bangor, Pennsylvania.
Oh, I never heard of it.
It's next to East Strasburg. It's literally just over the border.
You're lies. You're full of lies and deceit, dude.
I can show you
I
the
can
park.
smell it. I can
It's
smell it on you.
Blaine something Memorial Park.
Don't you dare fucking Google
Blaine
Maps it right
Reimel
now.
Blaine
because-
Reimel Memorial Park.
Because it's 10:16 on a fucking Thursday night. The traffic's gonna be nil.
Oh, you think it's 6 o'clock in the morning on Sundays? It's different
Yeah.
than right now?
Yeah, people are heading out to the mountains for a hike.
People are. That's
For a
it.
camping
That was
trip.
the park.
I don't know. No, but I'm gonna save you hours. Listen to me. I'm gonna save you hours in
Damn,
your
I
week.
can't believe I remember the name of that park.
Joe, I'm about to shit a nugget of truth into
There's
your
the
face.
coordinates to the park if you want to use those. What are you kidding me?
Is that the field?
Yeah, that's the field. That's where I play.
That's funny.
Yeah. But but I can't believe it gives you coordinates rather than an address. That's pretty
funny.
fucking cool.
Blaine Rimmel?
Reimel? I don't know.
Memorial Park. Hey, so 2 Cubes fans, if you want to go see our boy Joe,
I play
just
at
fucking
random pines
return
on
some
Sunday.
kicks
I'm
for
the kicker.
tutters. Oh, you're the kicker. That's right. I thought you returned because you're just.
I'm on kick return as well. I'm on the front line. It's flag.
Yeah,
so
go
me being
to
unstoppable doesn't matter much.
Blaine Remmel Memorial Park in Pennsylvania.
Hour 6, bitch.
Whatever. Hour 6 now.
Yeah, it's an hour 10 ride.
Actually, it says an hour 24, doesn't it?
That's for if you take 280.
It says an
You're
hour
dumb.
9. Actually, I don't know why you shaved off 3
What are you
minutes.
talking about? The top one.
Yeah, but the
When
one
it
on the
says
right.
fastest routes is 1 hour and 6
but scroll
minutes.
to the right. Scroll to the right.
Yeah, one says an hour 9. I can take 2 hours
I'm
to get there.
telling
if
you
I
what
wanted.
I was looking at, jerkwad. Look, scroll right, keep going. 1 hour, 9 minutes.
Yeah, if you want to go.
But I'm saying that's what I was looking at. I didn't notice the one over there.
Who wants to drive fucking further? That's crazy.
I'm just saying. Maybe there's a fucking sweet like convenience store along there.
That
or
one
something.
has tolls that you want to take.
Yeah. Dick
All
face.
of them have tolls. You're leaving New Jersey.
Yeah, senior money bags.
They all have tolls. Every one of them.
You're willing to shave off 3 minutes for fucking $16 in tolls?
They're the same. They all have tolls. It's the same toll they bring you to. They all bring you to 80 West toll.
Whatever. Man, I hate Long Island. Fuck you, Long Island.
Anti-advertisement.
Yeah, don't even
Long
zoom
Island.
in on that. No, I'm just kidding. I've literally only been to Long Island maybe 3 times in my life, and 2 of those 3 were to go to fucking LaGuardia Airport.
I was in Long Island on Monday.
Yeah? Why would you do that to yourself? What were you doing there?
I just went for a food show.
And heroin, probably.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Everybody's got a heroin problem. It's not just Long Island.
But yeah, I went to Deer Park, Long Island for a food show. It was all right.
What's a food show?
It's a place where they show foods.
Yeah? Do they shoot them up in the air like fireworks and like hot dogs just explode and rain all over a neighborhood in Long Island?
And it's in their warehouse there. It's a customer of ours, and just went to see what's new over there, see what their vendors are doing and stuff.
Oh, okay. Did you
essentially
eat any delicious
go say hi.
foods?
Yeah, actually they had some very good food.
Well, give us some recommendations right now.
Well, the food was catered by Uncle Giuseppe's, which was quite good.
Oh, that's
Always had
the
good food.
supermarket. I've been there. Dude, I went to an Uncle Giuseppe's and they had an old Italian man like crooning in the corner with a piano player. It was nuts. Like while
Okay.
you're grocery shopping. And they were piping his vocals like through the whole supermarket. It was awesome. And they had like fine Italian delicacies. Like it was like, ooh, this salami looks good. Oh wait, it's $30
I wonder
for
if
like
we
a
could talk
fucking
to Stu
pound of
Leonard
salami.
and see
Like,
if they'll let me just roast people on the
mic.
on the mic.
that'd be amazing. Dude, Stewie's has got the most ingenious / diabolical layout of any supermarket. Because it's like, oh, like you want to get to the ice cream? Well, guess what? You have to snake through every other kind of grocery there possibly
There you go, look at
is
the images.
before you can get to the ice cream. So it's like it's all tempting you to buy other shit. Like it's brilliant. It really is. It's like you can't just go to the aisle that you want. Like it's like a one-way road. You have to enter here and exit here. So you have to walk through the entire supermarket. It's brilliant.
I still haven't been, unfortunately.
You've never been to a Stewie's?
I've been to the Stu Leonard's Liquors, not like the
Yeah, I don't know if the liquor section
liquor store is just normal.
Yeah. We should go to a Stu Leonard's. It's
There's one in Clifton.
ridiculous.
He goes all the time.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It is awesome. I will agree. It's awesome. They have good shit, but it's not set up like any other supermarket you've ever been to. It's like, it's wild. It's ingenious. It's diabolical. I approve. Stewie, you're doing it. You're killing it. You're thriving.
That what you said.
Why
right?
there's not more Stu Leonard's, I don't know.
AI is gonna catch on to that one right there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like,
I like
listen
you,
to these
Stu.
diabolical.
But I see what you're doing, okay? And it's working. I get it. We should collab.
This is their layout here.
Okay.
Yeah, look at that. They got
So where do
dancing
you enter the
avocados
store?
on the
you
map,
start
dude.
over there. Okay.
I want to go party with those avocados,
So
but
you
they're
go
at the
in-
end. They're at the end of the map, so you
go
got to go
in-
through the whole fucking
But look,
supermarket.
it looks like you can go left to get right to ice cream if you want.
And then, I just used ice cream
That's on
as an
your way out.
example,
They always
but
get
I
you.
just meant like, yeah. It makes
Well,
sense.
it's where
that-
you would want to buy ice cream is on your way out.
Exactly. They know what they're doing, man. They lay it out perfect.
Road soda.
But any other supermarket you go to, you could just
Kettle Chips has their own aisle.
you could circumvent every other grocery in the
The
store
thing-
and just get right to the fucking milk or whatever the hell you want. But not at Stewie's.
At Stewie's, you're going to buy a hot ready meal,
Yes.
basically, or something catered style.
And along the way they're gonna have a million like little free sample stations and like people trying to get you buy other shit. So you're gonna go in there intending to only spend $20 and you're gonna spend $150.
yeah,
Yeah, it's brilliant.
and you'll be happy about it.
Yeah, you will, because everything's delicious. Everything like is
I've had their orange juice. It's great.
it's good stuff.
I got that food, Joe, for the barbecue, the pizza. And
Yeah, I know.
that
You
was
said
all
you,
Stewie's.
nice.
Where's the
It was all good.
closest Stu Leonard's?
Clifton.
It's in Clifton. It's in
Yeah,
Stu Leonard.
it's that close. Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Just
It's like
open.
5 minutes from my house. It's
Ah,
probably
just
10 from
open,
here.
just open.
Yeah, over this summer they closed the liquor store and they opened the regular
Nice,
Stu Leonard's.
nice. I'm going. I'm gonna fucking go.
yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
right
go
off-
tomorrow.
It's right off Route 3.
I'm doing my Friday night at Stu Leonard's.
Do it. You won't.
I won't. You're right. I got a bunch of other shit planned for tomorrow night that I don't want to do, but I'd rather do Stu Leonard's.
Oh yeah, what do you got going on?
You know, a little from column A, a little from column B.
You got to go on Saturday?
As in 2 days from now.
Yeah.
Before Sunday. No, actually, I don't think I. What's the date on Saturday?
The 14th.
I don't think I do. The following weekend I do.
Okay, because young JoJo has to go to the city.
Yeah, for what?
I have to ref the New York Police Department versus New York Fire Department dodgeball game.
That sounds insane. It
Yeah,
sounds
I know.
like so many fistfights are gonna break out.
Well, I'm the head ref
It sounds like there's
as
gonna be
a representative of the U.S. dodgeball team.
you're gonna be between two groups of 10 dudes from Staten Island apiece. Like so, it's like 20 guys from
But I
Staten
got to
Island
be there at like one.
that
1
all
o'clock.
just want a fist fight, and you're gonna be standing in between them. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna
Sounds
be
cool.
funny.
But-
Godspeed,
I got to be there like 1 o'clock, and then there's a game at 3:30 till 4 o'clock,
dude. We're at 59 minutes, and I haven't even opened Blue yet.
and then I'll be, I don't know, in the city. I can't be out all night because I have football. I don't know
When you
time.
say the city, where?
No, I know. I just
People are like, I gotta go into the city, and I'm like, yeah, I'll come with you. And then it's like in fucking Queens. I'm like,
No,
I don't want to go there.
I think it's like Midtown, but
Downtown.
nah, I think
Yeah,
it's
it's like
Midtown.
Coney Island. It's like shit. I gotta trek
No,
out
I
there.
wish. Then I'd do that. That'd be fine. This is at because it's for the World Trade Center thing. So
This one, the blue slushy, tastes the most like an actual slushy. Definitely blue is the one.
It is. Where is it? It's at John Jay College in Manhattan.
I don't know where that is.
Let's look her up. But yeah, it's for the World Trade Center Memorial. So I'm sure it's
So it's at Ground Zero. You're gonna play dodgeball
That'd be pretty
in the
sweet.
crater. That's
that'd be
pretty
pretty cool.
You know, it is September 12th today, so we should maybe have a moment of silence. We probably won't though. So at the open mic, right, there was this girl that she was gonna get up there, and she was gonna do comedy, right? She was gonna do a Twite 5,
Okay.
and but then she like at the end she chickened out and she didn't want to do it. Because everybody that went up there just had an acoustic guitar and was singing sad songs. So she was like, this isn't really the place for it. I was like, I get it. You know what I mean? Even though we could all use a little levity right now in the situation. But she decided not to. And then for some reason we started talking about Van Halen. We were like bullshitting about some music or something. And then Van Halen came up. And she was like, she said like what I thought was joking around. She was like, I'm going to listen to Jump on the ride home or whatever. And we laughed. And I was just like, yeah, it's a good song. That'll lift you up or whatever. And then we go down to the bar. We're all standing around. There's like 10 of us. Everybody's like bullshit and whatever. We're ordering drinks and stuff. And like I go outside to go find my buddy Mike, and I hear the song Jump just like bumping. And I like look across the street, and she's like in her car, like, and she like turns the headlights on and like drives away. I was like, oh, she was serious. Like she's really gonna listen to Jump on the ride home. Jump.
Jump.
It's so funny, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, that girl was pretty cool. I wish I got her name. She looked familiar to me. I think she was somebody that was either at your place or that bar that did the comedy or
Okay.
City Lounge or something like that.
She
was one of those comics, but like
she a 5'5" blonde haired
no,
woman.
opposite. She was actually like tall. She was probably like 6 feet tall, like blonde chick with glasses.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't tell you if she was funny or not because she didn't do any stand up, but just like talking to her, she seemed pretty cool.
All right. Well,
All right.
All right,
Is this the end of the fucking show?
Yeah.
this does
Jesus.
seem it's the end of the podcast.
We
Oh,
got to get
man.
a good. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
We could just bullshit for hours, guys. Would somebody please fucking like and subscribe for Christ's sake? Give
Yeah.
us a question. Give us a topic.
We're almost out of commercials. God damn it.
Send us a picture of your wiener or something. Give us
That'd be nice.
something to talk about.
We'll rate wieners.
Yeah. We'll tell you. We'll rate the freckles on your mom's boobs. Just give us something to talk about. You know what I mean? We're dying to interact with you.
Yeah.
And guys, I didn't get up to pee one time this episode. So who was the one that was talking shit about me?
Pissing?
Yeah, about me getting up and peeing.
I don't remember.
Fuck.
Somebody,
Well, let's just blame it on Dwyer anyway, like I did last time. Dwyer! I didn't get up to pee one time.
somebody did say, "Oh, he's always getting up and peeing. He's a peeing all the time." Are you not entertained? Well, go watch the Two Cubes podcast then. Like and subscribe. If you're tired of these Hollywood zealots telling you what to do, then listen to what two morons have to tell you to do on the Two Cubes podcast. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful place to listen and subscribe and watch sometimes as we make silly faces for your good graces.
I love that Joe is doing this on the stage of the Oscars. Not in a Roman Coliseum.
That's why we're making fun of the Hollywood zealots.